Furniture set and design supplied by Furniture Gallery and Furniture House, downtown Lloydminster.
Joining us today for Primetime Local News is Ryan Armstrong, and we're speaking about a junior curling Bonspiel that's coming at the end of the month, held at the Golf and Curling Center. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Now, for all the curling fans out there,
Furniture set and design supplied by Furniture Gallery and Furniture House, downtown Lloydminster.
joining us today for Primetime Local News is Ryan Armstrong, and we're speaking about a junior curling Bonspiel that's coming at the end of the month, held at the Golf and Curling Center. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Now, for all the curling fans out there and they're interested in this one, seeing it online, what exactly is all involved in this?
So this has been a long-running junior Bonspiel in Lloydminster. By junior, there's two age categories, 14 and under and 20 and under. And so those dates are as of December 31st, 2021. So if you're 14 and under, you can play in that division, or you can play in the older division. And then the 20 and under is a separate division. And we look to get 16 teams out in each age category this year.
When and how exactly did this idea start up for your group to have this for youth, especially in the community?
Well, this Bonspiel's been running. We were trying to figure it out the other night. I think it's at least 35 years, possibly a lot longer in various forms. But Viv Backer was a longtime curling coach, junior curling instructor in Lloydminster. She taught me when I was younger, and so that Bonspiel had been continued on by other individuals, and then my siblings and myself picked up running it about 7 or 8 years ago.
And now, after having this for so many years in the community, you must have seen some strong support in the past. How has support been so far this year?
It's been really good. You know, we didn't get a chance to run it in 2021 due to the COVID pandemic. We did run it in January of 2020. So we missed a year, which is probably the first year in 3 or 4 decades. But it was great to run that event when we had, and we want to run it again. And the support's been phenomenal. We have various corporate sponsors, trophy sponsors, different events, skills sponsors that always step up to sponsor the Bonspiel and support us in whatever way we ask, really.
And for some first timers out there that have already registered and have never done this before, what can you say that they can expect?
For a lot of kids, it's probably their first opportunity to play in a Bonspiel, and so we just try to make it have fun. So we try to get a door prize. Everyone wins a door prize. We have a progressive draw with some bigger prizes. It's really not about the competitiveness, although certainly in the older division and certainly if you get into a final on Sunday, it can be a little bit more competitive. But for a lot of kids, it's their first opportunity, maybe their only opportunity to play in a Bonspiel. So we just try to make it fun for all the kids and have a good time out there.
And this is only held at the end of January each year?
It's just January 28th to 30th. So it's at the end of the month here. Runs Friday to Sunday. The kids will probably have a game Friday to Saturday. And then if they make a final in the older division or make the playoffs, so to speak, they would be playing a game on Sunday. And we draw from fairly good area around Lloydminster, Vermilion, Chauvin, Provost. You get up to St. Paul area even. So we draw from a pretty wide range of schools and so forth for teams to come play.
For residents wanting to find some more information and haven't registered quite yet, where can they go to find more online?
Yeah, so we created there's a Google form that we've created within our advertisement on the Lloydminster Curling Club Facebook page. And so that advertisement's on their page, and there's a QR code there that you can scan as well that brings up the Google form to submit with the registration. And the information with respect to submitting that and making payment is on that Facebook page, and that's the Lloydminster Curling Club Facebook page.
Well, it's really great to hear about some fun things coming up here in Lloydminster, especially for the new year. And unfortunately, with the pandemic continuing, is there anything else you'd like to add for people to know about?
No, I mean, I guess, yeah, just to touch briefly on the pandemic, junior curling was the only thing that was allowed to run last year in our club from November on. So we were able to have our junior curling program run in a very different, restricted manner after school, and it took place on multiple days. And so, to sort of step that up, I guess, is the ability to now run a Bonspiel. Would be great for the club, I think, to have the kids all back out and have a good weekend of fun in January here coming up.
Perfect. Well, once again, thank you so much for joining us today, Ryan.
Thank you for your time today, Shelby.